is the new thing? Well, I guess I stumbled across it. I don't know. I don't know what that's about. This final call. I didn't sign up for the seller thing though. I don't know where I got seller stuff. That's weird. Cool. Let's go with that. In case you haven't seen it, here's what's going on. Oh, anti-MAGA, anti-leftist. I don't know if you ever figured out how to use TikTok though.
Hey, how you doing?
All right.
Hey,
I actually want to see if you figured out how to use TikTok though.
Oh no, I know. I used to have 40,000 followers at one time, but all the Trumpers came after me and got me mass banned because I had a video that had 1 million hits. It was a pretty funny video actually, but they mass reported my account, and then I lost 10,000 account with 10,000 on it because the leftists, because my stance with Israel, and we can have our disagreements on that, but the leftists, or what these ultra socialist commies that are off to the left, basically are not supporting Joe Biden anyways, or Kamala Harris, that they're in the Green Party and Unicorn Party, and truthfully I believe they live in the land of fruits and berries, but they don't live in reality, much like MAGA supporters do. But they're extremists on either ends, and I don't like extremists on either ends. The truth is in the middle, and getting the people's work done is in the middle, truthfully. So I mean, I'm more of a Clinton-crat or I mean, actually fall in line with Joe Biden a little bit. I mean, more or less with bipartisanship. So, and try to get the people's work done. So, but I agree that Donald Trump supporters are only good at two things: being uneducated and shutting down Grindr.
Ooh. Right. You all right?
That's all right. I had to. I had to do it. They took down the Grindr servers in damn Milwaukee because they damn well overloaded the system at the RNC. So they did that crap. So
yeah, like
that's actually really happened. So.
What's interesting is Vanessa's comment especially, like, hey, when Stormy Daniels is in town, Grindr doesn't shut down. I'm just saying. Like when Kamala Harris is in town, Grindr doesn't shut down. Now Grindr does pick up, but like we expect that, right? Because they're out, they're Democrat.
No, but these are godly, moral people that would never cheat on their wives or their families and do things like this. They wouldn't behave like this. No, they wouldn't do that. You have somebody like Lindsey Graham, my senator, the most closeted man in America. The man the male escorts of DC call him Ladybug or Lady G. That's what they call him, and it's true. It's all true. And he is and he votes against his own people, his own community, and his own interests, because he doesn't care about anyone but his self-seeking power and glorification. That's what he cares about.
Not Ladybug. Holy crap.
Yeah, little old Ladybug from South Carolina. Yep. So, but anyway,
you got a nickname. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. Well, that's what reported. The male escorts of DC have reported what the male escorts call him. So.
I did not know that. Thank you for bestowing that wisdom upon me.
Yo, you can go look that up. There's even a video of Lindsey Graham as he's walking from, I guess, outside the Capitol building, and he's surrounded by some security. He looks back and he's like, "Ooh!" I mean, he sees a cop, like a male cop behind him. He's like, "Ooh!" And he straightens his little tie real fast, and he's like all like, "Ooh," jittery. He's like digging on the cop that's in his view. So, yeah, you have to see that video that's out there. So. Anyways, but yeah. That being said, these people are the biggest hypocrites and liars that have ever walked this earth, or maybe some of them. I mean, they are an affront to democracy and the Constitution of the United States. If you believe in our country and that it was in our rule of law and our basic foundations, and in order to form a more perfect union, you cannot stand with Donald J. Trump. Seriously, so.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm not let you be. And I followed you. I haven't ran across your live before, but I'm following you now. All right.
Yeah, you've come up before, and then it's like you had a problem unmuting.
Did I not follow you?
No, because you didn't get the. I think something might have been wrong with your TikTok because you didn't even get the chance to talk because you had an issue unmuting.
Yeah. I remember there was some kind of glitch in. My TikTok was glitching that day. Yep. I remember now.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, I'll see you later.
All right.
Bye. All right. Wow, that was a lot. But he's right though. Like that. Holy shit! I didn't know Lindsey Graham I didn't know he had a nickname, and I didn't know that there was a video of him like scoping out a police officer. That's oof. Okay. Well, if somebody as informed as anti-MAGA, anti-leftist wants to come up, you're welcome to come up. Because that was something. That was an educational session for sure. Okay, I see a lot of people left because I wasn't paying attention to them. You absolutely must have attention. Hello, 19. And bam. Gotta do all the things. Oh, I moved it. Oh, no, I didn't move that. It popped in before it loaded. So it's like, okay. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Sean. All right, well. In the comments I've seen so far, nobody's really trying to beat the allegations. But that's good. It's better to not lie and say that you're not dishonest. How you doing, Sean? Hello, Linda. Hello, Matt. Welcome back, Matt. I think it should really only do that for mutuals. I've got several issues with Harris supporters, as you should. Nobody should be supporting a cop, but I tell you what, Donald Trump is the only one out here right now with people trying to lie like this. What's new? What is new? I've been trying these new snacks. The honey sesame almonds are good. Weird that y'all think I'm voting for Kamala Harris. But I tell you what, y'all can't beat these allegations. Because now your ability to comment is off. Sean, Matt, if you want to come up, you're welcome to come up. We're going to let the brokies sit in the chat. Good job assuming I'm a Democrat just because I'm black. Y'all are racist. Anyway. So yeah, I don't really agree. Oh, now they're okay. It expanded. So, and just so we're clear, I am a leftist. I don't agree with what Matt said about working not Matt, I'm sorry, Anti said about working from the center. Um, Something tells me that he is a white cisgender male operating from white cisgender male privilege. And there's no reason for him and his group to make any kind of extreme changes. Meanwhile, more black and brown people are dying in ways and for reasons that him and his people will never have to worry about. So there's that. I'm gonna give a few. Oh, Sean, you can keep trying, or maybe like close TikTok and clear your cache and then come back. But you are welcome to come up. But yeah, I woke up this morning, opened up the app, and saw that people are trying to spread this propaganda that Kamala Harris has dropped out of the race by using footage of her dropping out of the Senate race from, I think 2019 it was. So people who still support Trump are just as crooked as he is. There's absolutely no reason to believe somebody who supports Trump. So yeah. And I let up anti-MAGA, anti-left because I had a feeling he's obviously not a Trump supporter. So I knew he wasn't going to get up here and say some like totally weird shit, even though I definitely don't agree with a lot of what he said. But he's definitely been on TikTok for a long time because he knows how to like shoot his spiel like really quick. Yo, Dutch. But yeah, that's my purview on that. And he also wasn't really looking for pushback either. He just wanted to get on somebody else's platform and say what he wanted to say. So there's plenty of that to go around too. All right, we're gonna try it again, Sean. Are you good?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, what's up?
No, like these motherfuckers really piss me off as far as Harris supporters. Like they was already hypocritical when it came to Biden, but damn. A whole new level.
Oh, the tokenization's always going to be real. I just uninstalled Facebook because I got tired of seeing Harris ads.
Like, of all the people talking about, yeah, man, I understand Joe Biden 94 crime bill and yeah, all their stuff. So Kamala Harris then, the AG, she ain't like all those black men. I don't care. I don't care. Fucking AG. Senator. I don't care.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Like, I'm not, as somebody who's obviously not voting for either, as two people who obviously aren't voting for either of these people. It's like, yes, and I have yet to see somebody on the Democrat side try to make it look like, I'm gonna meet you real quick. You have a sneezing fit going on. Also, Gesundheit. Make it look like somebody has tried to drop out of a fucking race. Like, Trump supporters are just as crooked as Trump at this point. It's like every time something happens, Trump loses more supporters. But I guess it doesn't look like it because the last people that still support him just become louder. But like a lot of people dipped when that thing happened on Saturday. And Joe Biden called the survivors' families, and Donald Trump went golfing, and nobody's heard from him yet. So, like, I think like they're grasping at straws now to make it look like Kamala has dropped out, or make it look like she's a failure because she dropped out of the Senate race because she was very transparent about how she couldn't afford to continue her Senate campaign. And people are like, do you really want to drop out for president? And I was like, do you really want to draft dodger for president? Like,
yo, then it's
if we're going to talk about people's records, let's talk about it.
You're talking about J.D. Vance. J.D. Vance brought his numbers down too. That's hilarious. And he's word on the street is he's about to fire J.D. Vance and move on to somebody else. That's hilarious.
Wait, somebody says I have blue hair. Y'all are so fucking delusional.
Nah, but you do got like a little bit of a blue Leroy glow.
Yeah, but that's all of me.
Yeah, it is all of you.
Wow, y'all are fucking stupid. Like, that's amazing how stupid you are.
Exactly what it is. That's why they still support Trump, because he's a reflection of themselves. Where it's like the delusion of if he can make it, anyone can make it, because he looks like us. Like, just really happy to see that after Obama was president, but also really lying to themselves. Like, yeah, man, all I got to do is work hard, and he's a real piece of crap, and so am I, and he's still successful. So yeah, I can do it. I'm telling you.
Exactly. It's like I don't know. It's the continued propaganda of you too, if you work hard enough, can become a billionaire. And I'm like, no, way more people are homeless than there are billionaires. I'm sorry. It's like that's why the billionaires are the 1% and the homeless people aren't.
He can be racist. He can be all of these things. I mean, so am I. So yeah, I definitely can relate to him being successful.
Somebody said they can't admit he made them all fools, so they keep it going. Yeah, some would call that doubling down, and some would call that sunk cost fallacy. If you're still supporting Trump at this juncture, and you weren't delusioned by what happened that Saturday and Trump's response, you just like you oof. I don't know what to say about that, honestly, because it was one thing with January 6th, right? Where like a lot of people stopped supporting Trump after January 6th, either by how they were treated or by how like Trump didn't really like do or say anything for them. But like if you're still supporting him after Saturday, like you are the sulfur in the dirt, dog. Like I'm gonna tell you. What?
I don't think that changes anything with the supporters. They're just the same kind of moral quality as him. So there's they expect out of that except the same.
And what gets me is a lot of the people that were at the rally are still like the firefighter, the one dude that we heard about, even though there were like apparently 5 other people. I was informed there were 5 other people. Joe Biden called his wife and she didn't pick up the phone. I don't know if she didn't pick up the phone because she knew it was him or not. I don't know how that works. Hey, Hillary. But she said that she's still going to vote for Trump. And I was like, dude, voting for Trump is why you're a widow now. But like, at the same time, I'm not her. So like, I guess that was kind of a weird example to use because like she was directly affected versus people who weren't there or who were in the back that weren't up next to the stage. Like, why are you still supporting Trump?
Oh, fuck that. You can have tragedy happen to you and still be an asshole.
True.
Like that. This is killing me inside. Well, unaliving me inside because if this had been like a registered Democratic, assaulter, it would have been all about the firefighter. Like, look, he took a servant from his family, and it's just another thing the Democrats do. But nah, not this time for some reason.
Oh yeah, don't at me if you don't know me. So I turned on subscription only chat because somebody started adding me. You don't have a reason to at me, dog. You can fucking skedaddle. But yeah. Oh, I was corrected. She dropped out of the presidential race in 2020. Yeah, she did. She was one of the people against Joe Biden. So I was corrected on that end, but it still does this. But she dropped out because she couldn't afford it. She couldn't afford to run for president. But she could afford vice president. Vice president is definitely a different set of standards.
Yeah, as a running mate, it's different.
Do what?
Yeah, as a running mate, it's totally different.
Yeah, you're basically coattailing off of somebody else's finances when you're running for vice president. So she didn't have to worry about that.
Yeah. As I look at it, this whole thing, as a matter of fact, is a display of mediocrity, that you just needs to be displayed. You got to have that mediocrity at the top to make the mediocre feel good about themselves.
That's facts. That's facts.
Because Kamala's got to have this and that qualification. They can remember when she dropped out of this and that Senate race, but they can't seem to remember that Trump was a Democrat. Somehow escapes them.
He's like documented saying, if I run for president, I run for Republican because they're the only ones dumb enough to vote for me. And here we are in 2024, dumb enough to vote for his ass. And I don't even think that he's not a Democrat anymore. He might be like huge Democrat energy.
If he could have won president as a Democrat, he would have been a Democrat.
Yeah, he knew Democrats wouldn't vote for his ass. But those dumbass Republicans sure did.
And I can be honest about it too. Like, yeah, at that point, I was still running Democrat, and I was duped. Like, oh man, he might make a good president. But I can admit that and be like, nah, I got duped about it. That was wild, and I fell for it.
Oh yeah, black people got duped by Democrats. I used to be a Democrat too.
They're like, not us though. We never duped you. Okay, guys.
For real. And it's not, and this definitely isn't to be framed as Kamala Harris doesn't deserve any criticism or Kamala Harris supporters don't deserve any criticism. It's just, I haven't seen any Kamala Harris supporters try to make it look like Trump dropped out of the race using old footage from when she was a senator running for president and she couldn't afford it. Like, I'm just putting it out there.
Didn't Trump drop out of several races too? What are we talking about?
I don't know that. This is him running for president is the only thing I've ever heard of. I don't know about any of the rest of that.
Oh yeah, he's failed in presidential runs several times.
What? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's had to drop out of the presidential race as a Democrat and Republican several times. So I'm like, y'all are like so hypocritical, bro.
Wow, I'm getting educated today. I'm getting a very strong education today. That's something. I'll turn the chat back on when I'm at 10 shares. So share this with 10 of your friends. We'll turn the chat back on at 10 shares. Go ahead. Anyway, I'm at 2 shares now, so you got 8 shares to go for those of you who don't know how to do math.
I mean, isn't that even worse, having to drop out because you didn't win, not because you couldn't afford it?
I mean, shit, I don't know. Let's ask Jill Stein.
Man, leave that girl alone. What Jill Stein do to
Oh.
Jill Stein ain't hurt nobody.
What the fuck? I mean, you're right. Jill Stein didn't do anything to me.
No, or for anyone. Like, damn.
Yeah, literally. Jill Stein didn't do anything to or for me, so she can kick rocks.
There's another person I was like, yeah, I'm going to give Jill Stein a chance. And then I actually educated myself, and I was like,
here we go. I'll go ahead and keep that message going. Hulk-o-matic. I like that. Abolish wokeism, not abolish wokeism. Do you know what woke even means? Oh, wait, you can't tap. Abolish black people being educated. That's literally what you're saying. Abolish black people being educated about the government. That's anti-wokeism.
really, these are the same motherfuckers that demonize readers, so. Or demonize anything. Demonize French fries.
I don't mean to get political, but fried pickles.
Fucking freedom fries? What the fuck is that?
I saw that meme image earlier. It's like if people's just like, non-inconsequential opinions is that Donald Trump, who has been documented already hurting people in the economy, should be president, then I guess like fried pickles are political. If politics gets to be harmless opinions, that means harmless opinions get to be politics. All right. Now I'm sure that person who is foolish enough to at me as well.
Yeah, I was about to say, nothing now.
Yeah.
All that good spit about did drop out.
She's just bad at her job and won't get votes. We'll see.
She's bad at her job. Trump is terrible.
No, I want the egg on both sides' faces. If Trump gets back in, then that's egg on the Kamala people faces. If Kamala gets in, that's egg on the Trump people faces. And if neither of them get in and Jasmine Sherman get in, that's egg on everybody's fucking face, which is even fucking better.
Yeah, I didn't mean to say that. She is bad at her job. Trump is terrible.
Yeah, it's weird because like third party candidates get stronger every election. Two things happen: more people don't vote and more people vote third party, and more overall people vote but less people vote Republican and Democrat. Republicans are scared and they I know you meant should, and they should be. Yeah, they definitely should, because there's just like way more competent people running overall. Hey, birds. Thank you for the shares. There's more competent people running third party. Oh, I got you, Katie. You're good. Better people, like, shit, RFK is better than Trump. I'm not voting for RFK. I'm voting for Jasmine Sherman, but like RFK, like, he's a Zionist and he's fucking weird, but he's a climate change activist, and I don't think he hates women. I'm not sure. Anywho, she's just a puppet for the establishment hiding behind race. They're all puppets for the establishment, my guy.
Well, duh.
Yeah, like if you're running Republican and Democrat and you have AIPAC money, you're a puppet. Like, that's just on period. I don't know what they think they're doing by posting this stuff in my chat, to be honest with you. Like, what you think you're doing, what you're actually doing are two different things. And y'all are so broke. Like, you don't have any friends. You're not even sharing the live. You're not gifting. You're broke as shit. All you can do is comment. What?
I totally gave the host a L.
I know, right? I have issued an L upon you, host, by being in your comment section. Oh, how you gonna call us broke when you're begging for change? My guy, Trump begs all the time. Trump begs more than I will ever beg in a lifetime. She on TikTok looking for handouts. From who? Y'all are the ones who are broke. You can't even share the live, and sharing the live is free. Trump be begging all the time. Trump wanted y'all. So if Trump isn't begging, then what was that whole deal with the felony convictions making him more popular to black voters? That's begging for black people right there. Cunts for Kamala. That too. Fuck that cop. AK. Hey, Raging McCajan. Sure you did. Sure you didn't just press link to make the number go up. Y'all don't have any friends. But you want to be in somebody else's comments. Trump is a huge beggar. Trump wants to beg for black votes like nobody's business. The felony convictions, the shoes. Let's not forget the fucking shoes. Let's not forget black people love shoes. The attempted, I'm not going to say the word here. The event that happened on that Saturday. Y'all are just like him. You know he didn't call the surviving families of those Saturday victims, right? But he did go golfing. So y'all can't share the live, but y'all can definitely be chattering up in somebody's comment section, shouting into the void. Y'all are just like him. This is exactly what this is. Y'all are just like him. You're dishonest, just like him.
Telling the truth. Yeah, we know none of that.
Only meme I like is Harris is. Did someone say black jobs? I swear to God.
Yeah,
I
that
want
shit is
Jasmine
funny.
Sherman. Jasmine Sherman needs to get in there because either Jasmine Sherman or Kamala Harris will definitely be like, now who's black job? She did. Oh, we got one. Oh, and you can come up even better. Dinner party for two. Get up. Come on up. I'm turning off the comments until you come up. Come up. Get on up here. So you and your little fans, your little cohorts, are going to be able to help you unless they pay up. Come on up, Donner. Donner, come up. Come up. Come on up. You've been invited. Come up. Come up. Because you're not going to be able to talk unless you come up. Come up. Now everybody knows who I'm talking to. Donner Party for Two needs to come up. I even shut off the comments to make sure you come up. Oh, hey, plant stick dimension. Well, thank you so much for the shares, Bird. I appreciate you. I'll turn the comments back on when I'm done with this. Come up. Donner Party for Two, come up. You need to come up. You have been summoned to the front of the stage. Come up. Y'all vote on the poll, by the way. Oh, Sean, if you have anything to say, you can go ahead and say it. Oh, that's not Donner Party for Two. Well, all right, let's see what we got. What's up?
Hi, how are you? My name is Brian. I'm 35.
Right on. Thank you for introducing yourself. What would you like to say about the prompt?
I think the DNC process for coordinating and crowning Kamala nominee is horrible. They owe an apology to Dean Phillips, lifelong Democrat, who ran and used the standard rules. They owe an apology to the people of Florida for canceling their say and destroying their Democratic nomination in the state of Florida. We never had a vote. No one actually voted for Kamala.
Hang on there, Brian. So I said, what did you want to say about the prompt? Because that goes into a whole bunch of other issues. And, like, it's not that you're wrong. I'm not telling you that you're wrong. It's that I like to stay on topic. So what would you like to say about the prompt? Oh, you dropped. Motherfuckers just can't stay on topic. How you doing, Katie?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Would you please give me, well, I'm assuming your name is Katie, so would you please give me your age and pronouns?
My pronoun is her, and I'm almost 45.
I'm sorry, you cut out. TikTok is held together by Scotch tape. Would you please repeat that?
Hold on 1 second. Let me take my headphone off.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think that's your audio, homie.
Yeah, the audio is clearing up.
No, like yours.
Oh, me? Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, I tell you what. I'm going to go on mute while Katie reintroduces themselves. You can go ahead, Katie.
All right. I'm trying to get my head. I am technologically challenged. Give me 1 second.
Okay. Well, you also have like a child in the background about to have an issue. So I'm gonna drop you for now. So whatever's going on with that child can go on with the child. But yeah, I am sitting under a vent. But Katie, you're welcome to come back up when you get the issue with your child.
When you muted it was gone.
Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Hey, Speaks. And thank you for the follows. Thank y'all so much for the follows. Thank you for the follow, Princess. I'll keep that in mind for the future. But I did hear a child starting to have an issue in the background, so definitely do that. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, this also isn't about being pro-Democrat. Like, the Democrats, like, both political parties have their issues, for sure. All right, Katie's back.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. That's my little one. She's special needs, so
It's all
she sings
good.
all day long.
Oh, okay, that was singing. Okay. But yeah, what would you like to say about the prom, Katie?
I think it's going to be like this nonstop. It's whatever they're going to be able to do to feel like they're not losing, which I think a lot of them are scared now because the candidate that they wanted was Joe, even though they were bashing him because they thought they had an easy chance of beating him because they could use the age. But unfortunately, now that's been flipped back onto them because now he is the oldest candidate. So I think they're going to do whatever they can. They're going to keep coming. And it's going to get ugly.
I hear that. Okay, so I'm hearing the error. And I'm gonna put on my headphones so we can have less error. But Sean, Katie, y'all can keep talking.
Okay. They actually got me at first on that. I had to go back and realize that it was old footage because I was like, what in the world is going on? Until it got to a point in the video where I realized that it was old.
I think it was pretty evident about them just being desperate about the whole Kamala situation and being like, you know what, we're going to stick with it, but we're going to go full steam ahead and, whatever, regardless. I mean, yeah, they definitely were comfortable with Joe and thought it was going to be like smooth sailing. But then he dropped out and now they're like, oh man, now we got to appeal to the minorities. Here we go.
And I'm already embarrassed for my daughters because my daughters are going to have to watch what happens when a woman tries to take power in this country. Because I've raised my daughters to be strong females, strong, educated, opinionated, mouthy women. And it's going to break my heart to watch them watch how a majority of white men, which I'm a white woman, and I'm in Florida, if I need to say any more, because, but my daughters don't care because I told them, I said, I'm a t-shirt maker. So they wanted me to make t-shirts that they can get out there and, and I told them, I said, just, realize that I will make them for you. But you're going to get some pushback because you live in Florida and we are trying so hard to change things in Florida, and we've been trying, but
yeah, my daughters, they're mixed and getting 13 and 14 now, and I had the tough conversation with my older daughter where she's an environmentalist and she just wants to save the world, but talking to her about the challenges that she's, going to be facing in this world and the realities about it, you see the little bit of that innocence gone about it, and it breaks your heart. And there's only more that's going to be coming down the road. And
It's so gross. It's just going to get gross. They're going to go after everything because when they don't have their own platform, like I've heard very little other than 2025, which nobody wants, but they have no other talking points. So when they don't have any other talking points, they just go after someone's looks, their sexual orientation. It's just low blows. And it's childish.
They have seen the example over the last, damn near 10 years, and seen it just escalate more and more. So there has to be like some kind of extreme happening for that paradigm to shift. It's been adopted more and more over the years of being like it started with Obama, like he's Muslim, terrorist, this and that, and kind of created the standard of just being able to habitually cross the line.
I can say that I have a little more hope now because her coming in has generated so much hope and excitement in people. Like I said, my two Gen Z daughters were like frustrated because to them, a 78-year-old man and an 81-year-old man have no idea what they need or what they care about. So for them, they were frustrated. They didn't want to vote.
So, I do also, Katie, where are you at with voting third party?
I'm not strictly Democrat. I've absolutely never voted Republican. I bounce back and forth. My thing is, I'm voting for the person who is going for the issues that I find important.
As you should.
And things that are going to affect me and my daughters and eventually my grandchildren. And before Biden stepped down, to be honest, I was terrified. I was terrified that Trump was going to take it and I was going to be looking to leave the United States, to be honest, because the idea of living under Trump for another 4 years and what he could do in that 4 years is terrifying.
Well, let's be honest. There's definitely a privilege in being able to leave. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't. I'm certainly not saying that you shouldn't. I'm going to mute you real quick because you got the kids in the background. And that you shouldn't, hey, cut that out. No all caps. And you followed me? You're kidding. Mute. When you figure out how not to do all caps, you can talk. Somebody put it very, very eloquently and very detailed on like what it means when white people leave because they don't like the politics in the country, when it was white people who built the politics of our country. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't, especially since you have children, you shouldn't leave for the sake of like your children's safety. I'm just saying, consider how you take your colonization with you when you leave. All right, so I'm gonna chat back on since y'all don't know how to act. All right. So, just wanted to put that out there, Katie. Sean, do you have anything you'd like to add?
Well, I always feel the need to mention, as horrible as people know things would be under Trump, it doesn't change under Biden either. I mean, if you're going to say Trump is going to do this, then the translation of that for Biden is Biden's going to let him do that. Stuff's already happening. Biden's letting it happen. I mean, either way, nothing goes on that's going to be helping the people. Like, it's in real time, and we can't find ourselves being hypocritical as much as conservatives are when you don't want to see what's directly in front of you. Biden had options to be able to stop these changes that were made, Roe v. Wade, affirmative action, so on and so forth. Seriously, he could have done these things. He did not. That's why I'm so committed to a third party, because I can be honest about that too. It isn't automatically Jill Stein, because we talk about old white men controlling the world. Guess who's next in line? Old white women. It's not a actual change. It's a lazy concession where it's like, oh right, we're doing something, when really you're not. So no, you look forward past that. You look where I respect that about Katie, where you look at the ones that are relating most to the issues that matter to you, which, let me tell you, every issue I can think about, Jasmine's right there. So it's Jasmine for me all day.
That's facts. Katie, you still there? Also, that's the statement kind of went into other things. So it's like, what I wanted to say is, if you're discouraged by the Republicans and the Democrat options, then look at third parties. That's all I was gonna say. The haters figured out that they are now suffering from the black supremacy that their parents told them about, and they left.
Boy. That old black supremacy, it'll get you.
It really will. You don't have freedom of speech in here.
When they find it, like, oh man, they figured it out. Darn it.
Gosh, dog, dagnabbit.
Man. Brooke Shields, darn it. You know. Jennifer Love Hewitt.
The Damon family. No, the Waynes family. The Waynes family.
Philip and Sabrina, the teenage witch, Melissa Joanne Hart.
God damn it. Damn it. Oh, Katie left. Well, Katie has kids, so I totally understand when people have to dip.
I did appreciate Katie, though. The
same.
At the very least being like, I'm gonna vote with somebody that aligns with what I'm going for, not just something that's handed to me. And I'm cool with that. Respect that.
Yeah, I was raised Democrat in a strong Democrat family, and then like when it got time for me to get closer to voting, oh, it's all good, Katie, you're good. I figured like I voted for Obama because I thought that he was great. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna act like I wasn't tricked. It's just like after I voted for Obama, I figured out I should actually vote for people who align with my values, and just in like within the past 20 years, I've been doing little by little with third party candidates.
I voted for Obama.
And now I'm like, do what?
I voted for Obama out of spite.
I know, right? Well, I was young. I think that was my first presidential election. So I voted for Obama because I actually had on the rose-colored glasses. No, we're not voting for Jill Stein.
She dropped from the Senate race probably for the same reason Trump dropped the couple times he did. Who knows?
Well, no, Kamala dropped Kamala didn't drop from the Senate race. Kamala dropped from president. And Kamala dropped from the presidential race because she couldn't afford to keep going.
Shit, so did Trump too. So there is that.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Why not? Because Jill Stein is a career politician. There's no such thing as fifth time's a charm.
Trump stakes.
Yeah.
Trump stakes.
Trump stakes. That's not going anywhere. But yeah, Jill Stein is a career politician. I want somebody who's actually going to do the thing. I'm voting for Jasmine Sherman. Tell me one thing Kamala has done. She dropped out because she has no delegates. Okay, good. I'm not voting for Kamala, so I don't care.
Yeah, like, oh, you thought we were defending Kamala. Oh, no.
I know, right? They don't read the prompt. The prompt has nothing to do with supporting Kamala. I'm not voting for Kamala Harris. I don't give a shit.
No, yeah, I'm saying it's weird that y'all are talking about failures with her, but not the ones with Trump. That's weird.
Yeah, Trump has failed plenty of times. Trump has had several businesses fold, and now he's been found guilty for all the charges have to do with falsifying documents. Those 34 charges, those are falsifying documents.
Yo,
So it's like
if
he's a
Hunter
felon
Biden
now.
had 34 felonies, could you imagine if Hunter Biden had 34 felonies? Could you?
Hunter Biden's not even a politician. He's just Biden's son. I don't see why people care. What he does is inconsequential.
Exactly. That's the whole point, like the hypocrisy of it all, where you would bring Hunter Biden into it. Hunter Biden's laptop. So if Hunter Biden were to get 34 felonies, I'd be like, say exactly. But Trump's cool. Trump's fine.
I'm telling you, that's why this prompt says what it says. Anybody still supporting Trump is as underhanded as he is. Hush girl. Oh, not girl. Not girl. Not the what is it? White supremacist microaggression of referring to an adult as a child. Oh no. Well, I tell you what, you can pay to do that. My subscription is $4.99 a month. There you go.
Again, Hunter used his father's position to gain money. Very much like Jared Kushner. Like, what are we talking about, bro?
Yeah.
This is the hypocrisy on both sides I'm talking about. Like, the same tactics realize that they're not being used by both sides. Like, Hunter used his position. Democrats literally have the same topic just flipped over so that they don't have to let go of that moral self-righteousness.
Yeah. The
They're
righteous
like, we're
indignation.
Democrats. We let them do it behind our backs. So that means we're better and nicer.
Mm-hmm. I tell you what, meet my gift goal to get the comments back on. Let them cook right up there. I know one of y'all has 20 cents. So y'all can send it. If y'all want to be so big and bad and do your little white supremacist microaggressions, you can send a 20-cent gift. There you go. All right. But yeah, let's get off the topic of Hunter Biden, because then that goes in a whole bunch of other stuff, and then people don't want to get back on the actual topic. So, oh, thank you, birds. Right on. Well, y'all have been, you peons have been spared by Birds for Equality. Congratulations.
Hey, remember that time the conservatives and Democrats were honest about their candidates and held them accountable? No, that's right. I don't remember either. Never happens.
Wait, what? Because that whole thing with Franklin, whatever his name was, Minnesota. Sean.
Yeah, sorry, I was drinking water.
Oh, you're good. Stay hydrated. I'm just saying, like, Democrats have called people in and called people out. That whole thing with Franklin, when he
It's like mad performative though. Like if
he
they were
did
really
leave
calling
though.
people out. Yeah, you're right. There are some legitimate ones. I'll give you that.
So it's like Republicans and Democrats are scum. However, we are not to discount when the Democrats do come through, because that's something that the Democrats have going for them that the Republicans don't.
Right, but it wasn't the Republicans that were taking a knee with Kente on.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
The hell was that? This is what we mean though by like white supremacy and the different forms of racism it produces. Because they know that was racist. Like conservatives know that was racist, but somehow they don't know anything related to the groups that they're with do anything racist. Somehow that escapes them.
I was recently called an appropriator for wearing a keffiyeh. And then, of course, when I explained that we were given permission by the Palestinians to wear keffiyehs in solidarity, they were like, "It doesn't matter if you got permission."
Like it's not
And
even
I'm
permission.
like,
It's
you don't know, as a colonizer, you don't know what it's like to actually be invited somewhere. So I don't have a reason to trust your authority on
it's not
whether or
even
not an invitation means I can do something.
it's not even permission or an invitation. It's a like a please do this to help us. Like it's not a hey, we thought it was cool thing, or hey, we get permission to know if we could do that. They're like, please do this. Please help bring awareness.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh,
And
those
like
words.
people who wear keffiyehs see each other, just like people who wear masks see each other. We see each other all the time.
What's weird is like you guys see each other, right, saying these kinds of things, and they're like, no, they don't have any kind of similarity to what I say.
Yeah, I'm just muting while I'm typing, so the buzz sound from the keyboard doesn't interrupt. But yeah, it's like people who have like raped and pillaged for all of their ancestry don't understand what it's like to be like, hey, please have this, or like you are invited to do this, because they only know taking things by force. They don't know what it's like to actually be welcomed and appreciated. And you can't say that descendants of colonizers don't have generational trauma, because they resort to violence in every manner of what they do.
Or just get upset about not being included in everything. It's annoying.
Yeah, for real.
Everything should be ours.
Yeah.
It looks cool to me, so I should be able to do it.
Yeah, for real. Regardless of how you're responsible for the slaughter of those people, right? Tell the whole truth. Hey, Great Gonzo, how you doing?
I
But I
guess
feel
just
like
like the
people.
Democrats.
Oh, go
Yeah.
ahead.
No, I
What'd you
guess
say?
just like the Democrats. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. And it's like, I mean, because when we start talking about colonization, we definitely leave like Republicans and Democrats, right? We go into like racial disparities. But like the way Republicans and Democrats both take APAC money means they're on the same team. So it's all the same imperialism.
Right. Republicans and Democrats were like hand in hand signing that declaration of commitment to Israel.
Somebody just threatened us in the chat. I've actually been to Phoenix twice now.
Phoenix
Phoenix is
sucks.
interesting.
Phoenix
Come
fucking
on,
sucks.
man.
You know
Phoenix
what?
does kind of suck though, for
I'm
real.
biased because it wasn't close to Yuma. I had to stay my ass in Yuma, and I was like, "Fuck Cleveland." I was like, "Fuck Phoenix."
I've been to Phoenix twice. It's something. Phoenix has some great people in it though. Phoenix, the
Yeah,
people in Phoenix are a force to be reckoned with. They're super sweet and they can't drive. You will die.
I'm not gonna lie. Like it is that I was just mad salty from like 20 miles away.
Yeah. Can't even get in the club.
Nope.
Okay. Bro.
Yeah, I was on fucking exercise guarding downed helos and captors from you know, people under the influences using trying to get scrap metal. Looking at Phoenix like, ain't that but a bitch?
Like, bro.
This what I'm
Oh, we
doing in my
got
life?
we got somebody with a goofy profile picture, so I'm gonna let him up.
Hello.
What's up?
Hey, I got a question. What is your favorite policy vision from Kamala Harris?
Oh, I'm not voting for Kamala. Kamala Harris. I don't like her.
Oh, okay. Good. Because it feels like the
All right.
mainstream.
Bye. So yeah, don't assume I'm voting for Kamala Harris. How about that? But yeah, Phoenix is nice. It's like, but it's too hot. You don't want to be in Phoenix. You don't even want to be in Phoenix come May.
You don't even want to
It's
be
too
in
hot.
Arizona.
Now, you can be in Arizona. You don't want to be in Southern Arizona. Flagstaff is beautiful. I will go back to Flagstaff, but I'm
Never been
probably
there.
not going back to Phoenix and Tucson.
I do like it when it rains. For some reason, I like that.
Yeah.
It's the sun.
I removed you because you're talking about supporting Kamala Harris, and nobody here supports Kamala Harris. So you're off top.
That shit was funny. Like when they realize you don't support them, like, oh, okay then. Yeah, don't support
Yeah.
Kamala.
So yeah, it's like also you're incredibly racist for assuming that I'm supporting Kamala Harris because I'm black. So good job being racist. Anywho, because if you read the prompt, you'll see that there's nothing here saying that I'm voting for Kamala Harris. You are making that assumption because I'm black. But yeah, the wait, Sean, have you been to Flagstaff?
No, sounds nice though.
Yeah, Flags. So it's quiet. There isn't much to do, but like, it's nice. The weather's really nice. I think it's a climate haven as well, so a lot of people are going to start going there. So I don't know what that's going to look like for future Flagstaff. And at the same time, a lot of people are going to be moving east because the west is drying up. So I don't know what that's going to look like for Flagstaff either. But like, beautiful place. I almost had a heart attack. Why?
Is there a Scottsdale, Arizona too?
Scottsdale, Arizona. Yeah, that's a suburb of Phoenix.
Okay, that makes sense.
So, and Phoenix is huge, and like, even though these places are technically their own place because they have their own like mayor and city council and stuff, I think like the biggest example of that is the other place outside of Phoenix. I think it starts with a T. It's like completely its own place. If you put Phoenix on there and it's meant to go to like Scottsdale or Mesa or something, they'll send it to the address.
Is it Tucson, Arizona?
No, not Tucson. Tucson is southern. So Flagstaff is northern Arizona. Phoenix is central Arizona, and Tucson is southern Arizona.
Why are people always bringing up Civics? Like, this is not a talk about Hondas, although they are pretty reliable cars. We're talking about Kamala Harris here.
Well, we're talking about how crooked Trump supporters are.
Yeah, that too. Like,
Yeah, nobody was talking, but you're right. Nobody's talking about civics for real. Like, the prompt says what it says. This is why I don't let up ops anymore, because they don't read the damn prompt. It's like, y'all insist you're so smart, but you can't read on a 5th grade level. It's amazing.
like both Democrats and Republicans are two chefs making shitty food in the same restaurant.
Do I need to put up a sign that says I'm not voting for Kamala Harris? Like, just me. Like, nothing says I'm voting. And I literally just said it, and you were here to hear it.
Like, agreed.
Like, y'all are dumb as a box of rocks. Like, for real.
What else you got? Agreed, yes. What has Camila, I know what you meant, done of value? I know, right? Nothing. There
Nothing.
you go. Agreed.
Fucking nothing. Good job. Anyway. Fucking dumbass bitch. Like, these motherfuckers don't know how to read. Like, they are so fucking dumb. Like, and then they wonder why nobody wants to waste time with them. Like, I want to reserve my brain cells and not get Alzheimer's dementia talking to you dumb fucks. That's why.
That 3rd grade reading comprehension.
3rd grade even. We're not even talking about a 5th grade level. We're not even talking about a 7th grade level. 3rd grade level reading comprehension, babe. You ain't got it. Hey, City.
You know how averages work too. How it takes higher people on the average brought down by lower, and we got a display. You're the one bringing us down.
Yeah, for real. Oh, and the Democrats are as pure as snow, as wind-driven snow, isn't
No,
it? Is it
Democrats are
wind-driven snow?
slush.
I thought it was. I thought it was freshly fallen snow. What is it?
No, Democrats are slush on the 4th day.
Oof. And the mold on the 7th day.
Yo. Yeah.
As
It's
pure
weird.
as the.
Like it here. I like Ireland for that, like the big the feet of snow and all that. I'm like, yeah, this is the kind of snow I like.
I like large piles of snow too, but I only like it once or twice. Minnesota is just relentless. But last year it didn't really snow because of El Nino and El Nino.
And that's
But
another
this year's
thing.
been raining.
That's another thing. It's okay with Brooklyn being gone because she was not a fucking fan of Iowa winter. She was like, "You gonna have to dig a trail for me, homie. I ain't nah, son." And dig a trail I did had to be like 50 feet, like all the way out there, because nah, son, she was having a terrible time. So I'm like, I'm good. You don't got to go through 2 of them in a row. Like, it was not a good time. She was really struggling.
Nah, kid, you gotta fucking get out there and plow.
Yo, like,
I can't even feel frost on my paws, my guy. You gotta get out there and work.
yo, trigger warning. Like, having to wait until it freezed up to go pick it up.
Bro.
I'm good. Thank you very much. No, thank you.
That's why I would consider getting like a cat or a bird or something. Something doesn't have to go outside to go. Because these winters will have you locked up. I was staying with one of my friends. I had to take that person's dog outside in the snow. And don't get me wrong, I love that dog. That's my niece. But I was tired of it immediately.
Yo, dogs, just from pure dumbness, will make you almost fall down the stairs. Cats will do that on purpose.
It's like the Republicans and the Democrats. The Democrats will shoot you with rubber bullets, and the Republicans will shoot you with metal bullets. The dogs will trip you down the stairs by accident, and the cats will trip you down the stairs on purpose.
Either way, like,
Either way, you falling down them fucking stairs.
and neither.
That's
will
why I
fail.
vote third party. I'm gonna get a bird.
You get a bird. Oh,
That's
shit.
right. Third party all the way.
That's fucking good.
Stay woke.
My fucking head hurts. Get the bird. Oh, fuck.
Bruh. Getting a fish is like voting for Jill Stein.
Oh, the back of my cheeks, like all that shit. Oh, fuck. Can't stop to get the bird.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Oh, shit. Why does it feel like it feels like a Friday? I love it.
I love this dude. Today is Thursday though, so we're at the preliminary.
Today's had everything already. Red
Right.
cynicism, the passive aggressive dismissing of it, the fun
Ain't it?
conversation in spite.
It's like cats. I can't do it. I can't do it with cats. I have a friend who has a rabbit, and rabbits. The only reason why I wouldn't consider a rabbit is that they poop so much.
True.
Another third party option, by the way. Just saying. Just saying.
Man, it's messed up because it's like all the movies where they dumb the population down and like it's like all of the movies. It's messed up.
Michelle will step in at DNC, and everyone will go into a trance again. Just watch. Not being ugly. Oh, I mean, I don't disagree with you. Hey, no spam in the chat. Get out of here. Learn some fucking manners, you fucking Neanderthal.
I'm not gonna lie. If Michelle was running, I would hate the Democrats a lot nicer.
I would not. I would hate the Democrats a lot nicer. Oh no. No. Like, Michelle's too smart to run for president. Fuck that shit.
For real. That's what people don't get. They're like, she would make it. Nope.
No.
Nope.
No. Michelle's too smart. Running for president is for fools. Bye.
You know she was there, right? During the whole Obama thing?
She was?
They're like,
I know it.
like, motherfuckers act like she wasn't there the whole time watching everything, going through it too.
Oh, I thought you said something else. You cut out. I'll mute. I'll try to continue to mute when somebody else is talking. But yeah, like, Michelle was literally there and saw her, like, her husband's hair rapidly gray after 8 years. She don't gonna be no damn president.
Not just the hair, the face, man.
Oh yeah, he melted. All right, this clown is back with the fucking Trump fist profile picture. So I tell you what, you can be a brokey in silence. Anyway. Anywho. It's been about an hour and my chat is getting filled with brokies. So I'm gonna go ahead and get on off here. I might get back later on. But in the meantime, I love y'all. Make rapists and racists afraid again. I'll see you later.